Okay, guys. So I was going to do some filming today, but the weather's gone quite nasty and rainy. Was going to do some panel work and some interior work and just show you what I do and how I do it. Um, Unfortunately, I can't fit the car in the garage at the moment, so um, I just thought I'd do a little introduction to me and what got me to this point. Um, I used to do, as I said, a lot of fishing videos, but I've worked on cars since a very, very young age and done it all my life. um, so I sort of want to teach people what I know, and it might not necessarily be techniques you've been shown before, but you might find it easier, or might not be necessarily the right way or the most perfect way to do it. But I've done a lot of cars for me, friends, even friends of friends and all that sort of stuff, and I've never had a complaint. Always guarantee my work, and I guarantee it for 10 years, even if you don't look after your car, like paint-wise, or panel-wise. Like I've been, as I said, been doing it my whole life since I can remember. And the reason I got into cars, my brother, from the age of about 6 or 7, I had a lot of issues with ADHD, ADD. I just recently found out I'm also on the autism spectrum and I've got bipolar. So I've had a lot of anger issues and behavioral issues. So my brother used to take me out and be like, all right, let's do this, let's do that. So from 6, 7 years old, I was wrenching on cars, taking cars apart, putting them back together, helping my brother sand, helping my brother spray paint, all that sort of stuff. Unfortunately, he took his life when I was 12. Took his life and crashed the car we were building, which was a ZD Fairlane 500. At the time we were building it, it was white with the leather interior, the red leather interior, original 302 in it. It was a matching numbers car. So we were rebuilding that. What we were going to do was do a pearlescent white, and we were going to do ghost flames through it. And we were going to leave the interior the red colour, but add a little bit of black trimming to it and just make it pop a little bit. We were going to, at the time, the AU Falcon was the newest. So we were going to take the 5 litre out of the AU Falcon and put it in. And do it right up and make it what they call a resto mod. And make it something cool. Unfortunately, he took his life. So I went down a hard path, started using drugs, started hurting people, started robbing people, I went down a really, really bad path. And then at the age of 14, my mum couldn't handle me anymore because I was just uncontrollable. So she put me into a refuge and put me into drug rehabilitation, which I then ran away from. From the age of about 15 till I was nearly 18, I was living on the streets, like sleeping on stations and parks, under bridges, pretty much anywhere I could sleep. And then my mum had a heart attack and a stroke at the same time, which scared me a lot. I thought I was going to lose her. Then one of my best mates, I was also on drugs and stuff, as I said, one of my best mates died in my arms of a drug overdose. So I then promised to clean myself up. Then found out I moved to Melbourne. I then found out my girlfriend at the time was pregnant with my daughter. So I cleaned my act right up, got off the drugs, stopped drinking as much as I was. I still drink, but not as much as I was. So I've now been clean for almost 10 years. Been off the drugs completely. And I've just gone back to making myself feel close to him. So I've gone back to working on cars. Like I've never really left working on cars, but I sort of, for 4 or 5 years there, I sort of backed right off and didn't do as much because I was too busy with the drugs and the partying and just being stupid. And yeah, I've come back to the cars, and I've been doing it for 10 years now, full on. I've done many cars. I've owned hundreds of cars. Like, no word of a lie, I've owned probably close to 300 cars. I used to buy and sell at least one a week at one point. For 2-3 years there, I was having 1 to 2 cars a week, and I was getting them in, fixing them up, putting reg on them, selling them. Like, I wasn't doing them up, I was only fixing them up so they were road legal and ready to be driven and safe. Yeah, that's back when VN, VPs, VR, VSs, like Commodores, were like $200 for an unregistered one. And I was getting them, you know, buying 3 or 4 at a time, putting them 3 or 4 into one good one, registering it and selling it on, and then making, out of the 3 crap ones, making one good one and selling that as a project, and then selling the rest to scrap, and keeping the interior and selling the interior and the dashes and the steering wheels and the clusters and the batteries and all that sort of stuff. And then my brother also used to take me fishing all the time. So fishing is another way for me to feel connected to him. So yeah, I've learnt my art. I've got a few really good mates that have taught me panel work and interior work and all that sort of stuff. And then my stepdad, the best man in the world, to me, he's my dad. He taught me motors, and my brother taught me motors. So there's not much I can't do on a car. But if I can't do it, I won't do it. Like, I'll attempt it at least once, but if I find it that I don't think I can pick the knack up, I won't keep trying. Like, I'm not going to waste my time. That's why I don't do upholstering, because I've tried it once and I'm horrible at it. I cannot do it for the life of me. So I won't keep doing it. I don't want to ruin jobs. I'd rather just pay someone to do it professionally so it comes out right. But body work, interior work, you know, motor work, all that sort of stuff, I do myself. So hopefully you guys come join and watch, and come along the journey with me. Watch my FG stocky XT come from nothing to something nice. I will be posting a lot of videos of like boats, bikes, cars, planes, trucks, anything with a motor really. They not necessarily are all projects. There will be cars that are finished, but they will be custom. Like, in a few weeks, I'll be doing my mate Sean's VE GTS, and it's had some custom work done to it. It's quite nice. So I'll be doing like a photo montage and a few little videos of it, and putting them all into one nice big video. So it'll be all sort of stuff like that. It'll be all custom cars, custom bikes, custom boats, all that sort of stuff. And you can follow along my projects and my friends' projects and all that sort of stuff, because I'm not doing just the FG. There will be projects to come, and hopefully one day you guys can come along the journey with me. If I can find a decent, cheap ZF, you'll be coming along, sorry, not ZF, ZD. You'll be coming along the journey with me to build that the way my brother wanted it, and that'll be a memorial / show car just for him. And as I said, at the time, he wanted the AU 5 litre because that was the newest. Well, I want the Coyote motor. I want the Mustang 5 litre. And I want to put a supercharger on it and make it something really just mind-blowing. So, yeah, hopefully one day I can get it. But for now, I've only got little projects. Yeah, it'll be everything to do with motors, obviously. But yeah, like, you guys want to learn something, come along. You guys want to, I will be making an email address for you guys to send me your videos, your photos. If you want me to make a video and post on my channel, I will. As long as it's a cool car, or like it's something that you're proud of. Obviously I don't want your broken down Commodore that's not going to drive from here to the bloody mailbox. I don't want something that's going to be sitting in your backyard for 10 years till you finish. I want something I can see the progress on. I want to see the build. I want to watch the build, not just be like, oh yeah, this is where I'm starting, and then I don't hear nothing for, 2-3 years. I want to be able to watch the progress so my subscribers can watch the progress. Yeah, so I'll make up an email address. I'll put it in the links below. It won't be in this video. It'll probably be in the next few videos, but it'll be just for you guys to send me stuff and make videos out of for you guys. If you want to see your video on your car, your boat, your bike, whatever on there, I can do that. So yeah, like and subscribe down there. Hit the little bell for notifications. I'll be posting hopefully once a week minimum. I'll try to, depending on weather, and I have a new baby due in 7 days, so I could be quite busy with that. Yeah, so like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and keep cool, guys. Peace.